Yeah. So we're ready for start. Hyder Ali to gang it in, and he starts with a no ball. So things are on the way here for the Guyana on the 25. They will receive a free hit ball outside of the matting here from Hyder Ali. And things are on the way here at the 31st annual Indo-Caribbean Federation cricket matches. Couple of matches on, and for now it's the Guyana on the 25 taking on the Caribbean Invitational on the 25. Guyana has been sent in. So here's the free hit ball, ganged in on strike. Ansar Khan is the man at the non-striker's end. And we've seen a ball, not a good start here from Hyder Ali. Here's the free hit ball with a run on the board. When Gangadin swings it up towards the long on, fielder will come around. And so the first run off the bat comes off the bat of course, Arvind Gangadin. He gets a free hit ball towards the long on, and it's a couple of runs here for Guyana. Guyana on the 25 as Ansar Khan comes in to strike. So that brings Ansar Khan into strike. So the young players, the under 25 level, get a chance to showcase their talent. Big stage here at the ICF. This tournament has been around for 30 years. And Khan works this one into the offside, can score. So a good comeback here from Hyder Ali. And join in the box with Matthew Achaibar. And then later on we'll get the services of Mark O'Dane and Murphy Seram. Matt, a quiet start here for the Guyana on the 25, but we're still in the first over. Oh, ball in the air, just in the vicinity of Dublin. And they come back for a couple of runs. So not the intended shot, man, but a couple of runs there to Ansar Khan. Gets him on the way, and it's 4 without loss. Oh, big shot here from Ansar Khan. And it's gone upstairs. ICF maximum, one of the first for the morning. And it comes off the bat of Ansar Khan, Matt.
Yeah, good looking shot from Ansar Khan. First boundary, and what a way to get that first boundary, going all the way.
So 10 on the board. Good start here from the Guyana on the 25. They're up to 10 already. And ball turned into the onside, running quickly, and good support. Good applause from the Guyana on the 25 camp. They know every single run will count. And good support so far. So the youngsters have learned some of the basics, and that is support the men out in the middle. And it goes a long way. Gangadin comes back into strike. He's on 1. Ansar Khan is on 9. And so far in the first over, this over's gone for 11. Final ball coming up. Hyder Ali given the new ball. Runs in from the com box end and comes into bowl for Gangadin. Gangadin turns this one into the onside. And the applause goes up again. So that completes over number 1. And at the end of 1, Guyana on the 25. Having been sent in, they're batting at 12 without loss.
So Michael Sultan into the attack from the other end. 12 without loss from the first over. Good first over for the guy on under 25.
So Michael Sultan comes into the attack, chance of a run out. And in the end, Arvin Gangaden falls, playing the ball up to a short square leg position. A bit of a miscommunication, took off running. And in the end, Gangaden goes. So Guyana on the 25 have lost their first wicket. Gangaden goes. It's 12 for 1. So the captain, Nicholas Chinku, comes out to the middle at 12 for 1. They've lost the wicket of Gangaden. So 12 for 1, Sultan. And Chinku gets a good delivery, can't score. As the ball goes out to the offside. So this year's competition has been dedicated to the memory of Ronald Chinsami, who've been part of the Indo-Caribbean Federation for 25 years. And Nathan Henderson, who's been around the ICF for 5 years. So I want to say rest in peace, Ronald Chinsami and Nathan Henderson. Great friends of the ICF. Ball outside the off stump, a couple of deliveries Chinku would have seen. And the score remains at 12 for 1.
Chinku looking to go big, and he's gone quite big. Will it go all the way? And it does. So Chinku off the mark with a good looking boundary there. Takes the score up to 16, gets the first bit of runs off this over. And Chinku, he gets off the mark in quite some fashion with a boundary.
Yeah, he's a quality player. And we've seen a very good tidy over from Michael Sultan up until that. And so still a quality over here from Michael Sultan, only 4 runs off the over. And so that completes over number 2. So at the end of 2 is 16 for 1. They've lost the wicket of Arvin Gangaden, 16 for 1. So Hamza Rana comes into the attack. We've seen a first over from Hyder Ali. And so Rana given the ball here at 16 for 1. Nothing wrong with the run rate. And they have lost an early wicket. 16 for 1 will be coming into ball to Ansar Khan. Khan has already struck a maximum. Good start here from Hamza Rana, just making sure he keeps it quiet.
Yeah, Hamza Rana, we saw a good over from Michael Sultan, kind of recovering from that bit of an expensive first over from Hyder Ali. To guide this one down, current score is Ansar Khan. Good start here for Hamza Rana.
So Khan remains on 9 of 6 balls, and we're into over number 3. Guyana on the 25, they're batting a 16 for 1. So quiet going in this over so far. 3 dot balls here from Ansar, from Hamza Rana. Ball defended into the offside. So quality over here from Hamza Rana. He's gone for 4 dots in this over so far. So another quality ball here from Hamza Rana. So that's a maiden over here from Hamza Rana. What a way to start in a 25 over game. And at the end of 3 is 16 for 1. So a good looking shot here from Nicholas Chinku, and it goes away for 4 over the offside. And so that's a good looking shot from Nicholas Chinku, pushes him up to 8 and takes the score up to 20 for 1 as Michael Sultan continues. Sultan's first over went for 4. And we've seen a ball that has gone for 4 already. First ball in this over. So the Indo Caribbean Federation 2021 cricket match sponsors. They include the likes of Main Street Insurance. Oh, there's a big edge, and that's the end of Nicholas Chinku, cut behind off the bowling of Michael Sultan. And so the Guyana under 25 team have lost their second wicket. The captain goes cut behind, trying to cut through the offside. And the keeper Amir Singh comes up with a good catch. And that's the end of Chinku. It's 20 for 2. So just to run through the list as Mohammed Shah comes to the middle. The Indo-Caribbean Federation cricket match sponsors, they include Main Street Insurance, Boulder Travel and Tours, the Rockaway Group of Companies, Rudy Prasad, Gemtex USA, La Park and Trading, Queen's Resource and Advocacy Center, 81 Tax Preparation, Central Auto Repair and Body Shop, City Bias and Stitching, Upscale Construction, Cricket Zone USA, GT Tents and Party Rental, Coffee Distributing Corp, MGN Funding, and the American Cricket Society. So we're back with the cricket. Guyana on the 25. They're batting at 20 for 2. Mohammed Shah comes out to the middle. Ansar Khan is on 9. And Michael Sultan bowling at 1 for 8 at the moment. So good follow-up by a wicket here from Michael Sultan. We've seen 4 runs off the first ball. We've seen wicket. We've seen a couple of dot balls. And Shaw can't score. So Shaw has been kept on a tight rein here at the beautiful Idlewild Park. So ball driven up towards the offside. That completes over number 4. And after 4, the Guyana on the 25 having been scenting, they're batting at 20 for 2. 20 for 2 at the end of 4. Oh, struck into the onside by Ansar Khan. Fielder comes in. And he takes a well-judged catch. So it appears to be, you pick, is it Zishan? Balgobin. So Balgobin, Ushurdeva Balgobin comes in with a well-judged catch. And that's the end of Ansar Khan. So 20 for 3, Guyana under 25. Under some pressure here. They're batting at 20 for the loss of 3. Ansar Khan goes for 9. So out come Mahendra Prasad. So Mohammed Shah, the man on strike. 20 for 3 at the moment. So 2 new batsmen out in the middle. Shah has only faced 4 balls. And Mahendra Prasad comes in to strike. Well, at the non-striker end, he hasn't faced the ball. Hamza Rana has picked up one. Oh, so good bowling here from Hamza Rana. So Rana has bowled 8 balls. Hasn't conceded a run yet.
And he's put the batsman here in some serious issues. Hamza Rana, that's his 9th ball now he's gone. Hasn't conceded a run. And he almost had another run out there for the Guyana U25. Another miscommunication. Shah again, can't score. Can't really get off the mark here, Mohammed Shah. Desperate need of a rebuild here, someone to get things going again. Shaw in the air, oh! And Matthew Lachana pulls one out of that. Took it with one hand and a little bit of a juggle, and Mohammed Shah couldn't get off the mark, and he tried to go a little bit more aggressive. Didn't work out, but Matthew Lachana, some work still had to be done to take the catch. And there's the 4th one down for the Guyana U25. Hamza Rana picks up his 2nd wicket. Matthew Lachana, what a catch.
Well, yeah, great catch there from Lachana. And so another wicket goes down. Struggling is the Guyana under 25. They're batting at 20 for 4. Not good numbers there, but we've seen very good bowling here from Hamza Rana. And Rana has bowled 11 balls. He hasn't conceded a run, and he's picked up 2 wickets so far. So take that. Hamza Rana has been brilliant so far.
Robin Ruplau is the new man in for the Guyana under 25. Hamza Rana, he's just 1 dot ball away from bowling consecutive maidens, and this one the best type of maidens, I guess, double wicket maiden.
Yeah, he's been brilliant today. Picked up the wicket of Mohammed Shah and also the wicket of Ansar Khan. He needed a big help from Matthew Lachana, who came up with a brilliant catch, a little bit of a deflection. So the pressure on the Guyana under 25 team. They've lost 4. It's only 3 runs on the board. He wants Akil Hoyt to come straighter. And so Matthew Lachana leading from the slip area. Here is the final ball of this over. A couple of maidens.
And Hamza Rana, 2 overs, 2 maidens, 2 wickets for 0 runs. You gotta love it as a bowler. Can't ask for anything better than that, really. Brilliant over there from Hamza Rana once again, 20 for 4.
And Matt, when you look at Hamza Rana bowling analysis, the app is telling us 0.00. That's his economy rate. Simply means he hasn't given up a single run. Brilliant bowling here from Hamza Rana. And the Guyana under 25, they're struggling here somewhat, 20 for 4. Let's run through the scorecard so far. Gangadin for 2, Ansar Khan for 9, Chinku for 8, Mohammed Shah without scoring. So 20 for 4, Sultan will continue. And Sultan has bowled 2 overs, no made 1 for 8.
So Sultan starts with a dot ball to Mahendra Prasad. That was his first ball. Coming in, a lot of pressure, 20 for 4. Well, it's all about rebuilding and getting this innings back on track. This one, he's gone aerial. How much will he get for this one? Looks like they'll pick up a couple of runs. Mahendra Prasad off and running with 2.
Yeah, good looking shot. That will certainly bring some relief to the batting team. They've been held sort of hostage here by some tidy bowling. Hamza Rana has bowled 12 balls. He hasn't given up a single run. He's picked up a couple of wickets.
A bit of a miscommunication. We've seen a couple of those now for the Guyana under-25s. This time, no harm done. Another dot ball for Michael Sultan to his bowling figures. This one is in the air again. And he's picked up a boundary. He's got 4 runs for that one. Boundary to Mahendra Prasad. He goes up to 6. Takes scope to 26.
Yeah, that's a lovely looking shot. Good straight drive, a little bit towards the long off area. And so we've seen a good bit of fight back here from Mahendra Prasad. Seems to be quite fluent. And Guyana U25, they're fighting back here, 26 for 4. We haven't seen any sort of a meaningful partnership, and really the bowling has been on top. So we're in over number 6, being bowled here by Michael Sultan. And that's another quality delivery here. So the U25, Guyana U25, pushed on the back foot, but still a long way to go. We've still 115 deliveries away. The ball stabs out towards the offside, so that will complete over number 5, and at the end, in fact, over number 6 is done. And at the end of that, Robin Ruplal, he's only faced 1 ball yet to get off the mark. Mahendra Prasad is on 6, and it's 26 for 4 at the end of 6 over. So certainly a big opportunity and a privilege to introduce our 3rd commentator for the day, Mark O'Dane. Mark, welcome to the ICF game. You've been to this tournament before, but once again, want to say welcome to you with the Guyana team batting at 26 for 4.
So that, thanks for having me this morning. Hamza Rana is in the attack. He's going to be bowling to Robin Ruplal. Score is 24 for 6. 6.1 overs.
Oh, big appeal. Not as say is Danny Khan. And so this man, Hamza Rana, now Mark, he's bowled 14 balls. He's picked up 2 wickets. He hasn't conceded a run. It will certainly be a big event when he does so. And he's operating from the come box end. Tidy off spinner. Comes into bowl to Ruplal. Ruplal swings this one into the onside. Oh! Balgopin comes in. God both hands to it. Doesn't hold on. And we've seen the first drop catch for the rest team.
Yeah, that was a good effort, but at this level of cricket it should be taken by the fielder. But again, the batsman needs some luck. I mean, this is a good spell by Hamza Rana. You know, so fortune favored the brave, and then the batsman went there for a big hit, and just unfortunate he didn't get it over the boundary. But good cricket so far by the under 25 chaps.
Yes, Mark nearly picked up his 3rd wicket without conceding a run. So he comes in now to bowl to Mahendra Prasad. Prasad is defending, can't score. Prasad has played a couple of big shots. One of them a lovely upper drive towards the offside. He looks good.
Yes, but he and Robin would need to consolidate because the score is only 27. So There's no need to go for the big shots right now. This is just need to, both batsmen just need to consolidate and build an innings, put together a partnership.
Still a long way to go, 110 balls. That's a lot of balls. That's almost like an entire T20 innings. So, no, he's getting an inside edge. Doesn't matter how they come. So this over from Hamza Rana has been quite expensive, man, by the way things have gone. 2 runs. That's an expensive over.
Yes. But Hamza is a very good bowler. I know Hamza about 10 years now since he was playing in the Brooklyn League as a youngster. Always a good off spinner, always thereabouts, very economical. And it's nice to see him making leaps and bounds in cricket today.
So 7 overs gone, 28 for 4. Mahendra Prasad is on 7, having faced 9 balls, and Robin Ruplal is on 1, having faced 4 balls. So it appears Michael Sultan will continue. And let's look at what Sultan has done. 3 overs, no made, 1 for 14.
Yes, he's been bowling a good economical spells again, mixing it up with his slow off breaks or leg breaks. Bowling in good areas so far. But as I say, Mahendra Prasad is the informed batsman, so he should really just try to weather the storm and bat as long as possible and deep in the innings as possible to get the Guyana on the 25 out of the rots. Comes up balls in the outside the off stump, appealed by Sultan, well taken by the wicketkeeper, standing up.
Yeah, the wicketkeeper is Amar Singh, took a good catch to dismiss Nicholas Chinku. Regulation catch, but still you've got to hold on to the ball.
Yes, definitely. You got to, as a wicketkeeper standing up, you have to make sure take those edges because it's not easy being standing up to the bowler.
One of the mistake mark keepers will make, they'll get up too early.
Yes, exactly. And this chap is showing good ability here.
So Mahendra Prasad on strike. Oh, wow, that's a great delivery.
That's a Java. Pitch just set up on the off stump and just cut back and bounce and turn and well stopped there by wicketkeeper. Not too cleanly, but good work so far. So Sultan is bowling a good spell here today. So 3.3 overs, no minus 14 runs, 1 wicket so far. Looking for his second wicket. Up he comes. And that's a good looking shot by Prasad. It goes down to the man on the long off boundary.
Yeah, Mahendra Prasad, when given the opportunity, Mark, he's played some fluent shot. And that's how you play. You respect the tidy ball, but when you get a chance to express yourself, you've got to do it.
Yes, that's good batsmanship, really. Play his ball and its merit, respect the bowler, and when the bad ball comes, you just capitalize on it.
So this over's gone for only a single. This has been a tidy over here from Michael Sultan. Sultan will finish up here. And so the captain, Matthew Lachena, will have to find someone else.
Sultan, good delivery. Again, too close to the body to cut, and the batsman, Mahendra Prasad, misses.
So a couple of big matches on today. Could be one of the best days for the weekend, Mark. Lots of rain tomorrow and tonight, and this one is guided away into the offside. And so that will complete over number 8, and at the end of 8, it's 30 for 4.
Okay. Yeah, so that's 30 for 4 so far from the Ghana on the 25. This, as I said, this partnership between Robin Lutral and Mahendra Prasad, both batsmen should bat deep into the innings and consolidate and try to put a respectable total together for the Ghana on the 25. Right now, as I say, the score is 30 for 4. So 25 over fair, you still have 102 balls left, and you could score another 200 runs, just by batting and playing ball and merit and playing your game. Basically, don't put yourself under pressure, just play what you see, and hopefully those guys could put up a good total for the Ghana on the 25.
Yes, Mark. So Hamza Rana, 3 overs, 2 made, 2 for 2. Lots of 2s there. And so 30 for 4, they're going at 3.75. They certainly will want to pick that up a bit.
Yes, well, they still have a lot of overs, so maybe from the 10th over they could try and up the scoring rate a bit. But good batting so far by Mahendra Prasad. He looks good.
So Prasad. In fact, Rupla, the man on strike. This one is skied into the onside. No man's land. And a bit of fielder running around there, always running the wrong way, or ball just eluding the fielder. And in the end, unlucky single, 31 for 4.
Yeah, that ball was too close for the pull shot on the onside. And again, getting some top bounce there. So that was basically Robin Rupla, right? Yeah.
So Prasad comes into strike, he's on 8. Rana, ball cut away into the offside. A diving attempt. Couldn't hold on to the ball. But good to see the youngsters giving a valiant effort there, Mark. 32 for 4.
Yes, that was a good effort there by the fielder. And as I said, they have youth on their side. So, they could be throwing themselves around on the ground. So, good cricket so far by the Caribbean under 25 team.
So a partnership of 12. We haven't seen any big partnerships today, so what we've seen, 12 runs means a lot in this one.
Yeah, well, as I said, this is the partnership, so I would love to see both batsmen just take the time, just play ball and merit, respect the bowlers, and when the bad ball comes, just capitalize on it. So far, good bowling there by Hamza on about the off stump. That was a quicker delivery by Hamza. Well played by Rupla down to square leg. The fielder picks up and there's no run. So good bowling here again by Hamza. Economical bowling. So far 2 runs from this over. He's in his 4th over. Oh, that ball gives a lot of air and driven down to long on by Rupla. And the fielder Hoyt comes off the boundary, throws in. Seems like the end of the over. So Guyana on the 25, 33 for 4. Mahendra Prasad is on 9 and Robin Rupla on 4.
Yes, Mark. So Hamza Rana, along with Michael Sultan, has now finished up. Let's look at Hamza Rana. Let's see what he has done there, Mark.
Yeah. Is it 5 overs allotment? So the bowlers? Yeah. So far, Michael Sultan 4 overs, limited 16 runs, 1 wicket. Hamza Rana 4 overs, 2 maidens, 5 runs, 2 wickets. Good bowling so far by the Caribbean under 25.
So the man who supported the ICF continues to come into the ground. We saw Sam Super Sad not too long ago, made his way into the ground. I want to say special good morning to Joe Siwarak as he's made his way into the ground big.
So it's Michael Sultan with his final over of his spell. He's going to come into bowl to Robin Rupla. Good delivery. Oh my, that's top of off stump. Pitching up about the off stump. Moving away and well collected by wicketkeeper standing up. So good bowling so far by Sultan. And it's a good delivery and it's played down to mid-wicket by Rupla, and there's no run.
So big weekend for minor league again. The New York local team, Empire State Titans, traveling today. They're up in Hull Park. And we wish them all the best, Mark. They're taking on the New Jersey Stallions. They would have lost to the Stallions a couple of weeks ago. And they'll be trying to at least come away with maximum points today regarding tonight. Lots of rain coming in on the eastern seaboard, so they will have to pick up full maximum points.
Hopefully they could capitalize today and get a W for the franchise. So Sultan throwing the ball from hand to hand. Tossed up and that's driven. And that's 4 runs there to Mahendra Prasad. Good shot, straight drive, on the up, couple bounces and over the boundary rope, 4 runs. Good looking shot there by Mahendra Prasad. It goes up to 13. The total goes up to 38 for 4 from, we have 9.4 overs so far.
So we've seen a couple of good shots from Mahendra Prasad. That's a second 4. And similar position of the cricket field. So this over's gone for 5 from Sultan. Guyana U25, they're batting at 38 for 4, haven't been sent in, Mark.
Yes, and that was a play for caught behind, but way outside another off stump. Just a bit enthusiastic there, wicketkeeper.
So brilliant looking outfield here at Idlewild Park, one of the better grounds in the New York City area.
Yes, actually the best ground in the New York City area.
So ball punched into the offside, can't score, and that will complete over number 10. So 10 gone, it's 38 for 4.
Wow, so 38 for 4. So 15 overs to go, 90 balls. That's a lot of balls remaining. And as I say, Prasad looks good. Rupal giving good support. Both batsmen in good form. I've been following the New York National Cricket League and scores over the season, and I've been seeing both names popping up quite often. So that tells me that they're in good form. So there's no reason why they can't bat today and put up a good score. You know, rise up to the occasion. So Guyana under 25, 38 for 4. Rupal is in 5 and Mahendra Prasad is in 13. So let me come back to the field. I mean, this is a beautiful oval. This is actually an oval, what is it, 75 meters all the way around?
It's a lovely playing facility. And home of the Empire State Titans, who would have had a doubleheader tomorrow.
Yeah, but as I say, I think we're expecting a hurricane, so we're having some high winds and heavy rains, right?
Yeah, tropical storm Fred and Henri heading up towards the east side. So Matthew Lechena, it's a no ball. So Lechena starts, and all of a sudden he's given up a no ball mark. The free hit will come up, and quite rightly so. I think that's a good call from Danny Khan.
Yes, it was above his waist, and Robin Rupal was probably licking his lips now. And he hits it a good-looking shot over extra cover 4 runs. Capitalized on that. Pitched up, and Lucian's starting badly here, and Robin Rupal left foot to the pitch delivery. Bat coming down nicely. Nice sum of the bat, willow and leather, and the ball down to the boundary for 4 runs.
Yeah, that's a good-looking shot. No pressure on the batsman, knowing it's a free hit ball, and he hammered it beautifully through the offside. Very fast outfield. And you're going to get good value for your shots. A lot of fours could be scored on this ground. So Rupal settles and waits for Matthew Lechena, the captain punch through the offside. He's running up towards the cover boundary. And a man comes in, he picks up the ball now, a couple of runs. Good looking shot. We've seen what? We've seen 7 runs of just 2 balls here. In fact, 1 ball, 2 ball.
Quite expensive start there by the skipper, but that was an elegant shot by the batsman just off the back foot and played it nicely all along the ground, and it's a pity he didn't get a boundary for that shot.
So 88 balls remaining. They're batting a 45 for 4. We're in over number 11. The captain comes in. Rupal is defending, probably realizing Mark he's picked up a lot from the couple of balls so far.
Exactly, you just got to play smart cricket. You know, you already get 6 runs already from the over, so you just need to just take your time. And oh, that was a bad delivery, short delivery. And this time he didn't play across the line, off the back foot, just played it down to long on where Hoyt came off the boundary and got a single. So smart batting by Robin Rupal so far.
So good talent on display. This is the future of certainly US cricket. This is the under 25 division. And the boys have exhibited good talent so far, 46 for 4.
Good delivery, 4 defensive by Mahendra Prasad. Ball goes out of colours and there's no run. So, as I say, bad start by the skipper, but you know, he'll pull it back. Just probably some cobwebs.
So 46 for 4 so far. We're in the 11th over. Final ball should come up here. Ball hammered into the long on area. Akil Hoyt, the fielder, that will complete over number 11 mark. This has been a good one for the batting team. This over has gone well.
Yes, expensive over in the context of the game. 9 runs off the over, and the guy on the 25 is now 47 for 4. Still got 84 balls to go. As I say in my early part of the piece, this is a partnership. If both batsmen can bat deep into the innings, they could give Guyana a respectable total.
So Guyana on the 25 takes on the Caribbean 11 under 25, and of course later on, Mark, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the main event, the marquee event, will see the seniors. The Guyana senior team will come up against the senior rest team, so that should be a cracker of a game. Every year It has always gone down. I remember last year we went into the last over.
Wow. The last time I saw was actually, 1 second. So Nibola into the attack. Balbobi. I'm not too good with pronunciation, so I'm not gonna use the first name. Comes up over like it's a leg break off the portion of the bat. The ball is coming down to third man. And Jonathan picks up and throws in. Not a bad show. Bowler ties his up.
Yeah, Ushardeva Balgobin is a quality right-hand leg spinner. He comes out of MMZ. He's a top quality spinner, could pose some problems here, but he's gotten away with a couple of runs. Mahendra Prasad, he goes up to 16, takes 49 on the board. So here's the first milestone, could come up. Taking on the pad, Mangesh Rani is the umpire. He says not out. The ball probably heading down the leg side mark, 49 for 4.
Yes, and they pitch outside the leg stump, so you can't be giving out LBW once the ball pitch outside the leg stump.
So the umpires are Mangesh Orani and Danny Khan. We're watching Balgobin. Ball played into the onside. They will not go for a single. And we've seen some close call. We've seen one run out. So the communication has not been really 100% with the Guyana on the 25 tee mark.
Yeah. Comes up, tossed up, and good delivery, good start there. And plays back to the bowler. 2 balls to come. Bowler looks very nice action, nice high action, nice loop. That was a short delivery outside another off stump and wide. 50 runs is up for Guyana on the 25, so 50 for 4.
Yeah, the 50 comes up, first milestone. I always say, Mark, and in cricket, especially with regards to batting, you bat and you try to target milestones.
Yes, yeah, you set targets, small targets, every 10 runs, every 15 runs, until you get to 100 and so forth. So, you just got to play smart cricket, Every 10 runs at least is a milestone, small milestone. Comes up, toss up, quick delivery, and he drives. This goes down to the man sweeping in the cover up boundary. Narish, Rambaros, throws in 2 bounces, ends the over. Back to Lenny.
So 51 for 4. 12 overs gone. This partnership has gone up to 31. With Ruplal on 12. Mahendra Prasad is on 17 and a 31-run partnership. This is a good partnership.